in business, we've all had, I imagine, right, a business deal go sour on us in some way, shape, or form. A mortgage fall through, or a deal fall through for anything.
TV show fall through.
Okay, yeah, right. That's happened to you.
Yeah.
Okay, these things happen, and they're disappointing. And certainly, when you feel you've been done wrong by the person that you're trying to strike the business deal with, right? But the cookie crumbles. And you'd think somebody who's got billions in the bank has done that before, right? Has had that happen to him before, right?
You would assume.
Would Bobby Axelrod tweet out something angry at somebody who struck out a bad deal, didn't do a good deal with him? Do you think he'd take to @Bobby Axe, if that existed? @AxeCap?
Yeah. I don't think so.
@Axe_cap?
I don't think so.
Steven Matz was on a free agent tour, signed a 4-year, $44 million deal with the St. Louis Cardinals. Former Met, who then went to the Blue Jays, and now he's a Cardinal. Apparently, the Mets wanted a reunion. He's from Long Island. It would have been a nice thing, a hometown guy. A kid comes back home again. Mets apparently thought that he was supposed to circle back to the Mets before signing the deal. And he didn't. And the owner of the New York Metropolitans took to Twitter. I'm not happy this morning, @Stephen A. Cohen 2 tweeted out. I've never seen such unprofessional behavior exhibited by a player's agent. I guess words and promises don't matter. And he hits send. Stephen, can somebody on the Mets take his phone away, please? I mean, what does that mean? What does that make you feel better? Does that make the Mets look any better that you're upset about the way a deal went down? If this now I know that Bobby Axelrod's not based on Stephen Cohen. Now I've just found out, because you know what Bobby Axelrod would do? He would find out something that the agent of Steven Matz loved, and he would take it away from him. That's what he would do.
And it would
he would
go
send
on for
his
five,
wags.
It would go on for 5
right,
seasons.
He would take. That's what he would do. Yeah. He would hatch a plan, right? He would get his dollar bill on it, and then all of a sudden, Steven Matz's agent would have something happen in his life that doesn't go very well for him, business-wise, right? And if he really was Bobby Axe, it would be personal. Clearly, he took it personally. He's tweeting out. Like, even I know, sometimes when something goes wrong in my life, do I want to use my platform? These people can see it. Well, hit send. I feel better. Plus, it makes it seem like you've just lost out on a guy. So what? Guy went to St. Louis. So what? So build your team up. So when Steven Matz comes into Citi Field, you beat him. That's the way you do it. I don't understand.
I'm having some real issues with the Mets, man.
Dude, but I don't understand why an owner and somebody who's probably been there and done that in business deals to other people.
Oh, absolutely. You don't get that much money without.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, what does it do? It's a bad look. It's a bad look. So the Mets aren't all that, huh? Steven Matz screwed you over, huh? The player agent screwed you over, huh? Does it make you feel better?
It's a horrible look, man.
Honestly, you hit send, somebody take the phone away from him. Thank God Twitter didn't exist when Steinbrenner was alive.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
It would have been crazy.
Come on.
Like, it would have been crazy.
The boss would have been so stupid. Off
like
the
when he
charts.
fired Martin the first time. Like, literally. Can you imagine?
The boss would have
Billy
been
Gump.
just terrible. But what other owner in sports? I mean, first of all, has a Twitter account. Cuban does.
All of them.
Cuban's not going to go on Twitter and say such and such player didn't sign with the Mavs. The agent sucks. I've never seen anything unprofessional. I'm not happy this morning.
Right.
When you want to tell your fan base that we're going to do better, then do better. Do better. Build your team. Let your team do your talking.
Hire a coach.
Let your team do it. I don't understand it.
And plus, when you have that much money, it's like, if you
God.
wanted Steven Matz, then give him a deal that he, like I was watching The Godfather yesterday. Make him an offer he can't refuse. Don't give him a low ball offer and expect him to circle back around to you. No, man. You write the check if you want him that bad. I'm just the Mets make me hate baseball.
You don't know what the details are. You don't know if the agent's like, absolutely, I already talked to Steven. We're gonna come back to you before we do it, and then it doesn't happen. So what? So you lost out on Steven Matz. I mean, come on. Was he really the guy inside the Mr. Met costume giving a finger to people? I mean, maybe that's what it was. It's the same thing. It's just like, let it go. It's a bad look.
Bad luck.
Don't hit send. Watch your fingers, you know?
I might be looking for a new team this baseball season.
Oh, you sure you could fit it into the portfolio?
Well, I mean, I'm going to there won't be an additional
one out? No, you take one out.
There would be a replacement if something don't
You
turn
take one
around.
out?
with this
They're
team.
out?
You take one out?
I'm just saying, it's very hard to be a Mets fan right now, guys. I mean, all joking and kidding aside, it's just like you guys love baseball, right? Every day.
They went to the World Series in the last decade.
Yeah,
which
6
is
years
better than
ago.
your football team.
5 years ago.
It's better than your football team.
Yeah, but I don't
Why are you
love
giving up on
baseball.
the Mets?
I don't love baseball as much as I love football and
How much
basketball.
room is left on the bandwagon for you, though?
What bandwagon have I ever jumped on to start with? Like, what
Well,
are you talking?
Florida
You
all
guys
your
with all
college
these
teams-
teams who you say my teams suck, and yet I'm jumping on the bandwagon. You can't have it both ways.
No,
like,
it started with a bandwagon.
okay,
You might have stuck on the bandwagon.
It started with a team I watched lose a Super Bowl and said I like them more than the team that won. So yeah, I guess
Duke, Florida State, those weren't bandwagon hops to begin with?
No.
For a kid from Pennsylvania?
I mean, good Lord, man, how many times we having this conversation?
Over and over again.
I
We're on
guess
every
so.
day. We're on every day between 12 to 3. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I'm tired of explaining it though.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.